GoPro action cameras are amazing cameras because they give you incredible footage like this, going up a gondola in the Alps. It's a really easy shot to make with your GoPro if you have the suction cup mount. But let's say you want to get that footage to your iPhone to edit without connecting it to a laptop and without even connecting it to an iPhone. That's what I'm going to show you in this lesson. So step one is to connect your GoPro to your iPhone wirelessly. The way this is done is a two-step process. Well, first step is to get the GoPro app. The GoPro app, it's up there on the top. It's a free download from the Apple Store, and you launch it and you can connect it to your network. Here's the Wi-Fi. It's connected to the network automatically. You can see I've created my own network from my GoPro device because that's step two, is that you have to enable the Wi-Fi transmission from your GoPro. It'll be the blue blinking dot. That's when you know that you're transmitting on Wi-Fi. Now, if you need instructions, because it varies from model to model, I recommend you go to GoPro.com support and look for the Wi-Fi section for instructions for your model of GoPro. And there's usually two modes for Wi-Fi connection. Wi-Fi to the hardwired, remote control that GoPro gives you, and the other one is, well, for the app. And the app is where the power is here, because the app not only gives you a graphical interface for controlling your settings for your GoPro, but it also lets you preview the footage on your GoPro. I'm using a Hero 3 Plus Black Edition. I do not have an LCD screen on my GoPro, but now with my iPhone, I can not only see the footage that I have collected, and this is all happening wirelessly, folks. It comes in and I can see a low resolution preview. Okay, there's a gondola shot going up to the glacier and the Alps. I can delete that file from my GoPro. I don't want to, that's a pretty good shot. Actually, what I want to do is bring it into my iPhone so I can edit it and add it to my other footage. So what do? I click on that little icon at the bottom and it asks me, do you want to copy this to your iPhone? Oh, yes, I do. 58.4 megabytes. Now it's calculating how many seconds it will take to transmit that file to me. And you can see it's about maybe 1 megabyte per second. So it's good to film in short clips with your GoPro if this is what you want to do. If this is your workflow, you want to get some tracking video, like going up a gondola, or you want to do some over-the-shoulder tracking, hiking through the Alps, or you want to put it on the hood of your car and do some driving shots, shots that you can use as you thread your visual narrative. GoPro gives you that unusual camera perspective, and it's safer to put that camera in those type of environments, especially on the hood of a car, because, well, the attachments are made for that. So now that footage is on my iPhone. I'm getting a preview here by using the GoPro app. And if I go to my photos, you'll see it's the most recently imported clip right here. And here, it's very simple. I can trim it to just the best few seconds. I can save that as a new clip. And now I've got a nice piece of footage. I can bring it to my iMovie project. I can put out on Twitter and Facebook. I can bring it into all the apps that I use for multimedia storytelling. And you can too. But here now comes the real tip. If you want to do this, the key is to go into the settings in the GoPro app, either with the GoPro app, it's easier, or on the GoPro itself, and change your video capture settings. So you want to be on the home screen, and you want to be at the camera settings. And here's key. To match and to edit with this on an iPhone 6 Plus, I'm using the maximum resolution I can, which is 1080 pixels, right? So it's 1920 by 1080. That's the vertical height. Okay, it can record higher resolution. It's not necessarily going to be better quality, by the way. Once it comes in here, we're dealing with, mobile video. So I'm just going to go 1080. That's awesome high definition video. I'm going to go to the maximum frame rate I can so that when I slow down that footage, maybe I have the option to slow down that footage later in iMovie, it'll be really buttery smooth. Yeah. So you definitely want to use a higher frame rate. And here's what's key. You need to change that field of view from the default, which is wide, to medium. You can even go narrow, but I found medium gives you those nice shots that I showed you before, and I'll show you again the difference here between wide, medium, and narrow, what it looks like. So you can see here's the preview here. This is now the medium angle. There's a little bit of distortion there for the vertical lines, but you can see the vertical lines in the center are pretty good. The ones at the extreme edges get still some barrel distortion. But for short pieces of footage, that's probably okay. It kind of gives the idea that this is a second eye, that this is a POV shot, something like that. Now if I change it to the default, which is wide, you can see maybe that's not what you want. It's probably too wide and too distorty. Yeah, you can see all those straight lines getting curved, even the ones in the middle. And if you go narrow, of course, you see how nice it is to use an app to control your GoPro wirelessly? Narrow might be good too. And that's what's cool, is you can use the app and you can preview your shots. But that 1080 video setting is key if you want to get that footage onto your iPhone. It also works with still pictures like a JPEG. Here's a JPEG image. And those will come over pretty quick. So that's 4.4 megabytes, 4 seconds. So again, about that 1 megabyte per rule. Guideline, still pretty true. So now that's on my iPhone for editing. And if I want to fly through the clouds, or if I want to, oh yeah, let's look at a driving shot here. You might be interested in this, because this is why you use a GoPro. So if you want to get driving shots into your productions, get a GoPro and a suction cup mount and just film for a minute or two, and then transfer that footage wirelessly to your iPhone using the GoPro app. So again, the instructions for your specific GoPro for activating the Wi-Fi network are going to be at gopro.com/support. And the app is free, also from GoPro, and there's links to it where you can download it. And then it's just a matter of connecting your iPhone to a network that your GoPro creates. And then you can bring all that wonderful footage, well, from the Alps into your iPhone. All right, my name's Ron Montgomery. Welcome to the Smart Film School, and happy filming.